Thanks, Sean, as we are ready for game number 3 of this 4-game series against the Cedar Rapids Colonels. The series will end up tomorrow night here at Dozer Park with a Thirsty Thursday and a fireworks show. Dollar draft beers and dollar fountain sodas for the Thirsty Thursday fireworks show as well. Chiefs won yesterday in a day game, and I'm joined now by our Pekin Insurance Beyond the Expected player of the game from yesterday, Steve Bean. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing good. Great game yesterday. Nice big swing. Let's start there with the grand slam, and you come up trailing 4-2, and after Radek had singled and bases loaded, you come up there. I know you said in the interview post-game you weren't sure if you got it high enough because of that 12-foot wall out there down the line, but you knew you'd hit it pretty good off the bat.
Yeah, I was just trying to get something elevated, and was able to get in a good hitter's count and put a good swing on it.
And got the were you watching it? What was going through you? You weren't sure if you had it high enough. Were you watching the coaches? What are you doing there?
No, I just put my head down and ran, and hit first, looked up, and it had the height to get over there.
We had the 6,000 kids here yesterday. So did they let you know that it was a grand slam? The way they made a lot of noise. Is that how you knew it was gone?
They're always making a lot of noise. It's good energy with those kids, and it creates a good atmosphere out here for us.
Yeah, a lot of fun. I'm sure it takes you back to memories when you were able to go to games when on field. Did you get any field trips to baseball games when you were growing up? Or
no,
I didn't
really.
either. I don't know when that started, but I didn't get those either.
I guess it is pretty close, pretty convenient for them to do that. But yeah, we weren't really close to anything like that.
Yeah, and able to get that grand slam, get the team on top, and then hold on, get another run late in the next inning. But you had a hit before that too, earlier in the game, a double, a little opposite field double for you. And I know that's been a big thing for you, getting the ball into to those gap areas.
Right. Yeah. I'm making some adjustments and just trying to really look for my pitch and have it playing up there when I'm at the plate.
We've seen it at the major league level, a lot of these shifts that have been prevalent the last couple of years, and it kind of snuck down to the minor league and down this far. And you've seen it a few times this year with that fourth outfielder and the shortstop over on the other side.
Right.
Is that something you pay attention to when you go up there and you see some teams have shifted on you and you try to go the other way, or do you just keep doing what you're doing?
You do notice it, but at the end of the day, you're still just trying to get a good pitch to hit and put a good swing on it. But I wouldn't say that I'm seeing the shift and really, trying to manipulate my swing or anything like that. But yeah, you do definitely notice it.
There's the one game where they did that and you hit the ball twice right to where the second baseman should have been, and you ended up, the guy almost got you from the second baseman out in right field, but you ended up with 2 hits that probably would have been 4-3 ground outs if they played the traditional way. So I guess it can work in your favor too.
Right, definitely.
The way that this pitching staff has been going all year, they've been the story of the Peoria Chiefs season so far through 38, 39 games. It's been 6 innings out of the starter, knock on wood, most nights and very few runs, and you've got the best seat in the house to see those starting pitchers. What's it like when you're in sync with those guys, when Luis is in sync with those guys, and they're giving us 6, 7 innings, and it's a 1-run or 2-run performance for them?
It's great to see those guys go out there and, throwing all their pitches for strikes, getting ahead of the hitters, and just commanding the strike zone with their fastball and working off their off speed. It's fun back there to call a game when you know that your pitcher can execute the way that you want him to.
You've got a different mix of arms up and down the starting rotation and in the bullpen. You get the guys that are throwing 95, 96. You get the guys that don't throw nearly as hard but have great command. And then you get a guy like Bray that comes in a little bit down and has got that 6 slider to the right-handed batters. You got Lomo doing the same thing from the left side. What's that like, kind of mixing and matching and making sure, all right, I'm on the same page with this guy. I know what's coming here, and making that adjustment mid-game?
We've been at it with the same guys for a while now, so I wouldn't say it's a big adjustment to make, but definitely at the beginning of the year and during spring training, you're trying to get together with these pitchers and learn what they got, how they throw, and what they like to throw, just to kind of get a feel for each guy. But so far it's been great, and me and Luis are pretty used to these guys by now.
You were fortunate last year. It was you and Carson the whole year, and then Jerwins was here, but mostly DH and play first base, catching the bullpen. Now it's you and Luis have been here. Get a nice consistency when you got just 2 catchers doing everything.
Yeah, it's nice. We get in a good routine, and we kind of know what to expect every day. So it's nice to come out here and just see your name in the lineup, go out there and play.
You look at the Cardinals organization you've been a part of now for a couple of years, but got to go to spring training this year and got that invite, and your name's at the front of the media guide up in there with all those invite guys. What was that like for you, and I guess what did you take away from that the most?
It was a great experience, just see how those veteran guys go about their business and just see how things are done up there, and you just you learn a lot from those older guys just by picking their brains and whatnot.
When you're a catcher in this organization, you're at spring training, big league spring training, and you've got a guy who played here in 2002 in Yadier Molina, and you've got the skipper and Mike Matheny. Pretty sure you're going to learn something, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I know there was the one video where Mike was working with you. They had on Cardinals.com and going through all of that. What was it like working with him?
It was great. You know, he's a great guy, and he's a great guy to learn from, especially defensively. And I picked up a lot from him in the spring training.
I know even though you're from Texas, you've had family up here both a little bit last year or this year. It sounds like on Twitter they're coming back up sometime soon to watch you play. They like to get to you on Twitter, your brothers and your aunt and your mom. So what's that like when they get up here and watch you play?
Yeah, I'm not much of a social media guy, but I do get the notifications from all of them. But it's going to be fun. I don't think my brothers have actually seen me play yet, but I think they're going to be coming up pretty soon.
Well, when we mention your name, it gets retweeted right away, and it's always like 4 or 5 beans right in a row. So
I'm sure it is.
They got it. You're good to go off of that. And then somebody giving you grief yesterday for the interview. I assume that was somebody you know.
Yeah, it's one of my buddies from back home.
Okay. So I wasn't sure on the Chiefs account how to respond to that, but I saw you did. So we'll let you take care of that part.
Yeah.
Day off today as far as the starting lineup goes, but a chance to get out there in the bullpen with those guys. What's that kind of day like for you?
You know, just paying attention to the game.
Yeah, because you never know.
Never know. Maybe late pinch hit late in the game. They're always trying to see how we're attacking these hitters throughout the game, so they know when they come in that they know what to do.
And you got to keep those crazy characters in the bullpen in line, right?
Yeah, we got some characters down there.
Yeah, I know you do. Well, get down there, get ready for the game. I appreciate you coming out here and joining me. Great job yesterday. Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, Steve Bean, our Pekin Insurance, beyond the expected player of the game from yesterday with a grand slam, a double, and a walk as the Chiefs came from behind and knock off Cedar Rapids here 7-5. Game 3 of the 4-game series against the Colonels coming up tonight. You'll have a lot of fun with Katie's crew down here on the field. And then we finish this series and the homestand tomorrow with a Thirsty Thursday fireworks show, the Dollar Draft Beers, and the Dollar Fountain Sodas as well. Thanks for coming out, spending your Wednesday with us. Have fun tonight at the ballpark. Cheer the Chiefs on to a big win here at Dozer Park.